Welcome to the Lamar Finesse Book Club, and today we're going to talk about a Dark Horse comic, Lady Killers. Okay, now, Lady Killers has the story written by Joel Jones and Jamie S. Rich. The art's also by Joelle Jones. So, yeah, I enjoyed this comic very much. It's basically a 50s housewife and mother, and when she's not taking care of the home, she's an assassin for hire. So that's basically the plot. As far as her family, she has a husband, of course, two twin daughters, blonde like their husband. She has a mother-in-law, who she kind of has a rivalry with. The mother-in-law doesn't trust Josie, the main character, at all. And she has a sister an unseen sister she's just mentioned. And we don't even know if that sister's real. But she might be, since she mentioned it to the husband. But, anyway, the story is basically about she's been doing this job for about 15 years, I think she said, and she has this, she kind of has problems balancing her job with her personal life, according to her boss, Mr. Steinholm, which I don't think she does. The only problem, really, she has problems scheduling meetings with her boss and everything like that. But other than that, I think she gets the job done. Except for she spares a child. She's supposed to murder a child. She spares a child. I think it was just a test, and she failed that test. But I don't want to give too much away. That's the it's dark, but it's not too heavy. They don't linger on the dark scenes. It's gruesome, but it's not like draining to read. It's not extremely brutal, in my opinion. But I would say check it out, and it's very interesting. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be talking about some spoilers. So if you don't want to hear anymore, just go away, and then come back and read it and check it out the rest of the video and talk to me and the others in the comment section. But yeah, some of the side characters were pretty great. It's Peck. She has this kind of like a friendship, co-worker relationship with him. I don't think they've ever had sexual relations at all. I wouldn't say that, because I think she just isn't interested in that. I think she's pretty faithful to her husband. So I wouldn't say she's had a sexual relationship with Peck, but maybe like a brother sister type of thing. Like, oh, I'm better than you. I can do it better. No, I can. Anything you can do, I can do better. But Steinholm is her boss, and he's kind of like a womanizer. You can tell it takes place in the 50s, so don't be surprised. This character called Ruby. Once Josie finds out Peck tried to kill her, in that car crash thing when he tried to murder her, she got away. And the civilian tried to help Josie, protect her. He didn't know. He doesn't know what's going on. He just sees a woman trying to be killed by this madman, and he ended up getting murdered, and I felt bad. I was like, damn, Josie. Josie didn't give a hell. Didn't care. But, yeah, Ruby is a character. After she went through that debacle, she recruited Ruby, because Ruby wants Peck dead anyways. So she can't do it alone. She wants to take down Peck and, Mr. Steinholm, like you guys know. She wants to take them down, so she needs assistance. She can't do it by herself. And Ruby helps them recruit an older man that she's known for years called Irving. So it's a cool little team up between assassins versus the other two assassins. And so that was pretty cool. I thought Ruby, she was cool or whatever at first, but once they had Peck at gunpoint and Ruby was just like, no, I'm taking care of this. You just go ahead and get Steinholm or just leave. She's like, Josie was like, this isn't part of the plan. We just stick to the plan. She's like, I'm not asking you to leave. I'm telling you. She's like, okay. So then that's when, Josie went after Mr. Steinholm. But I knew once Ruby did that shit, she was going to die, because you never bring emotion into your plans like this. I mean, if you have an emotional feeling and this is why you want to do it, you do it, but not during the moment when you're doing something like this. That's going to kill you. You always stick to the plan if you're doing something crazy and risky like this. I can't believe I knew she was going to die. I just knew she was going to die. You just don't get emotional with a gun. It's never good. Irving, didn't know too much about him, but he's been in the game for years and years, and he had some type of maybe vendetta with Irving too. The way he murdered him, he had all those knives in him. That was crazy. That was pretty cool, but it was crazy. Yeah, that goes into the final fight. It was all brutal and bloody. I want to know for these murders. They show Josie and like some of the art cleaning it up, but I don't think she ever cleans it up in the actual comics, unless it's something at her real house. But I want to know what type of janitor has to clean up these murders after they're all said and done, and did they get the number for the Mortal Kombat janitor who cleans this shit up, because it's blood everywhere. Another thing, Josie kills like a man. She's very messy with her kills, and I don't think a lot of female killers or assassin serial killers are depicted that way. So I thought that was kind of cool. And she fights too. Like I think at least in the first two kills, she warned people. Like she didn't just sneak up on them and just like stab them like Michael Myers would do or something. She'll let you know. She's like, yeah, I'm about to murder you, so bring it. Like she'll give you a 10-second warning. Like she'll just let you know, and then she'll come at you, and she'll wrestle your ass and box your ass. She doesn't give a fuck. It's so great. But yeah, so she's a fighter. She knows her stuff, and I think she likes it too. She likes to fight like Wolverine or something. She likes to do it. It's her job, but she likes to do it. She likes the money, but she just likes to fight. She's a violent person, which was kind of different, which is kind of cool. Even though she's a killer, but still, it's just kind of different. Something different to see. And when she was going after that kid, she kind of just let herself into that kid's house. He kind of just opened the door for her after his parents was murdered. That was weird, but yeah, she was the kid was like, you're just here to kill me too, aren't you? She was like, basically, yeah. And when she was chasing him up the steps with that knife, I was like, oh my god, this is like kind of like, it was kind of like scary to see. It was like kind of fucked up, but whatever, it was part of the deal. But she just, I don't know, for some reason she just wanted to let him live. She was like, well, I guess he's not up here. If I were him, I'd just hide and wait till my uncle got home and just tell him somebody tried to kill me and make sure he took me to a place where nobody would ever find me and I could live. So I thought that was kind of cool. But that's probably why Stoneholm wants your ass dead. He put a hit on you, probably because of shit like this. I don't know if that's the first time she's done this, or if he just wants her dead because of the scheduling conflict she has due to her motherhood and wifely duties. But I don't know. That's what it is. So I don't know. Maybe that plays a part into it. I don't know about assassins and the Assassin's Guild and how they like to handle things, and I don't know, whatever. But some of the final thoughts about this. I know you want mystery with your main characters and their origin story and everything like that, but I would like some maybe like at least one issue where it talks about her upbringing, because like, come on, a woman being a assassin for hire in the 50s, and she's a housewife and all that stuff, that she still wants that too. That's interesting as hell. So she was like born in the 20s or possibly early 30s, and how did she come to this? Like, that's interesting to know. Like, it wouldn't be that interesting these days, but like if she was born in the 20s and 30s, it would be kind of cool to see what led her to this and her upbringing and everything like that. And also, yeah, I had a great time with this book. It was a light, quick read, and I enjoyed it. It was very fast for a graphic novel. I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 issues in this graphic novel, volume 1. I think they're coming out with a volume 2, I think in September. I don't know. I looked it up a few days ago. But they are coming out with a volume 2. I don't think that was intentional until maybe the success from it. So I also have to look up the writers, or the storytellers, rather. It says story by. So I had to look them up and see what else they have out there, because I enjoyed this. I enjoyed the writing. I enjoyed everything about it. I don't have anything negative to say about it. It was great. And if I had to choose one word for this book, I would say intriguing, because it was intriguing to see that she's this violent person. It's still all about the business. She doesn't bring her emotion to it. She likes doing it. She likes the extra money, I guess, too. But she still cares about her family. I don't think she thinks her family as a burden. I mean, she could be a spinster and never have children and anything like that. She could do that, but I don't know. I guess she just loves her husband and just wanted to have kids. She just wanted both. Thought she could handle both because she's a go-getter. So whatever. All right, you guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the comment section.